My name is Gail Carmichael, and I'm a doctoral student here at Carleton University. I'm doing my PhD in computer science, and my research area is on nonlinear stories and video games. So, having access to all kinds of video games in the library is extremely helpful for myself and anyone else doing research or studies in video games, because you have to know what the state of the art is now in order to know how to improve it. And one of the things that has been very beneficial to me has been the board games in particular, actually. Because the board games provide a different kind of look at game design without the technology in the way necessarily. And so we used to get together every couple of weeks, myself and some other graduate students, and we'd pick a new board game that we hadn't tried before from the library, and we played it in an afternoon. And that has been really beneficial to me in seeing how different game design elements can come together, and gives us a point of discussion for how we might be able to apply these things in video games, for example. And yeah, going from there.
I will ask one question.
Yes.
Would you have bought these games if you hadn't had access to them in the library?
In most cases, I would not have bought games if I didn't have access to them in the library, because I wouldn't have known that they really existed. So even just sort of seeing a collection of what games are important these days is very useful to be able to know they exist. And in a lot of cases, you don't need to play a game necessarily because you really think you'll love it. You have to try it because there's other reasons, like, they do a certain thing related to the story, or there's a certain game mechanic that's really different. So it may not be one that you want to buy yourself, and therefore you can kind of take it out, try it out. You don't even have to play the whole thing necessarily, and then take advantage of the fact that you can do that freely.